Well, Jason, Whitby Town getting back to winning ways in pre-season, a 5-1 victory against Blyth this evening. Just your thoughts on that one?
Yeah, I thought it was a very good result and a very good performance, especially the second half when we were a bit more clinical. For first half, we had our chances, we were a bit sloppier, and we said at half time we need to improve on that. And I thought going into the second half, we were clinical, creating more chances, and I thought we were really good.
Yeah, and the first half, look at the performance, it wasn't a bad performance any stretch, but like you said, perhaps just a bit slow at times. But like you mentioned in the second half, it really upped the tempo and put Blyth to the sword there.
Yeah, definitely. I don't think we changed much second half, but we just said we need to be better on the ball and taking our chances, being ruthless in the opposition's box. And towards the end of the game, we could have had a lot more goals than it actually was. I thought Blythe, first half especially, they had a lot of energy. We knew we were coming up against that. So once we dealt with their pressure and looked to getting behind them, I thought that's what really killed them.
Yeah, and just looking back through the goals, that first one, that header from Jake Charles, a lot's been said over the summer about having, Charles and Matthew Town at your disposal, and yet again, that seeing the benefit of putting a cross into the box, and that a really well placed header from Charles.
Yeah, Jake and Matty are two completely different players and what they bring to the team. It was a great ball by Hazzy, and Jake was a great header. Then obviously Matty came on the second half, and he came in short and created the space for runners in behind from the wide position. So we've got great options in the striking department.
Yeah, and then the equalising goal from Blythe pretty much came from nowhere really. It's one of those where I think the goal came obviously, young in there, perhaps just sort of gambling it going over the bar, but it's one of those really sort of after that point it gave Blythe a bit of a leg up without creating too much.
Yeah, they seemed to have a little boost after that, but we stuck to the task and we carried on doing what we were doing throughout the game, setting presses and really closing down when we needed to be. And obviously then we were getting in good positions to create opportunities. So the reaction was very good from the boys tonight after conceding that goal.
Yeah, and then at the start of the second half, you had reference about what was said at half time, and you could see that reaction straight away, those two quick fire goals, pretty much one after the other, and that really gave them that chance to sort of play a bit more freedom and try and push on for more.
Yeah, once you get the advantage and you're up in the game by 2 goals, it does give you that freedom. Obviously they're disappointed as well, but yeah, I thought then we started to play. There was some excellent performances out there tonight. I think all the lads come away injury free and definitely give everything tonight.
Yeah, and good to see as well James Harrison get his first 2 goals. Obviously came in over the summer, and he's looked lively in games, but perhaps not really managed to click. But you could see once he got that first goal, he was just a completely different player out there, real confident going forwards as well.
Yeah, I think throughout pre-season James has been brilliant. All was missing was a goal, and he's got that tonight, and hopefully he'll continue that because he's so direct, and when he runs up opponents they can't deal with him. So hopefully the goals add to his confidence and he keeps on doing that.
Yeah, and that was one of 2 braces, and obviously can't name names, but the other player as well, one of the trialists, him and the other trialists have been involved the last couple of matches. They've really stood out, and it does kind of feel that I'm sure yourself and Gary Liddell will be sort of asking the question, are they available to come in, because they've certainly created a lot, and it makes Whitby look really exciting in an attacking sense as well.
Yeah, I think they were both outstanding tonight. They both bring some very different energy. I thought they were brilliant. I've played with one of them, so I know what he's about. So yeah, I couldn't speak highly enough of their performances tonight, and hopefully we'll be able to get them into the club.
Yeah, and then just looking ahead to that final pre-season outing on Saturday, obviously pretty much a league match against Stockton Town. But I'm sure that'll give you plenty of confidence, because on the whole, the pre-season campaign, it has been positive, a couple of down points in there, but it feels on the back of tonight's performance a chance there to go and really go in a good shape ahead of the big kick-off the following week.
Yeah, we welcome a few other lads back as well this weekend, so we'll be going there very strong, and obviously you probably get more of a look at to see where we're at after the pre-season. Pre-seasons, the games are very different. We'll see where we're really at on Saturday.
Oh, thank you much, Jason.
Cheers. Thank you.